Yep.
But yo, beautiful people, this ain't here.
This can.
And yo, we are Games Music Life. This is the Games Music Life podcast, episode 143.
Yeah, man.
I was about to say 142 again.
Yeah.
What's up, man?
Hey, out here chilling, man.
Out here thugging it out?
Yeah, December 1st. Can you believe 25 days away from Christmas?
Time is not of the essence anymore, man. Time is just flying by at this point.
It is, man. 2018 almost in the books, man.
It is.
Hey,
we almost got to do our year in review.
Right. Yeah, I was just thinking that. Yeah, that's coming up real soon, huh?
That should be pretty easy this year, though.
You think so?
Top 10 at least.
I think that's gonna be pretty tough, actually.
You think so?
A lot of good music that dropped.
It was a lot of good music, but I think the winners were clear cut. I think, man.
Think so?
Yeah,
possibly.
Yeah,
possibly.
Yeah. Might have some this week. We need to talk about within the top 10.
Okay, wow.
You know, might need to. But we'll get into that, man. So let's start like we always do. We've been playing. What you been playing, bruv?
Red Dead Online. Been getting that rocking.
Okay.
Shoot, what else? Man, 2K, of course. There was actually something else I picked up, and I completely forgot what it was now.
Really?
Yeah, I know. I've been really excited about Smash Brothers on the Switch coming real soon.
That's a couple days, right?
Yeah, I think that's this week. Yeah, should be
this
nice.
Week? Okay.
So that'll get a little bit more run.
Get some dust off on the Switch.
Yeah, hopefully, man. Yeah. We're gonna talk a little bit more about that game when that time comes. But
So are you going all in? You're gonna go like competition and everything? Like you're gonna just try to go on people's
I don't know.
top?
I mean, the online is pretty trash. I really like to play local. Like local is the way to go. But I mean, I'm sure I'll run that online a little bit, see what it's like.
I think Columbus is a pretty big Smash community too. They still play on GameCube, but I know our Facebook channel. I mean, not channel. The Facebook page was linked to a Smash Brothers page that was pretty big in Columbus.
Yeah, man. Hey, listen, that's how it got to be. That's how it's supposed to be.
I guess. I don't know. Listen. The only thing about Smash, man, you get to meet some weird cats. You know?
Wow.
Yeah. So weird people be face to face with you. You think the internet's a weird place? Yeah. They be right there in your forefront.
I've always told you, man. Listen, gaming meetups were not necessarily for me. I like to play the homies. Like you know, I like a good casual game.
But that's gone though, Ken.
What?
The days of coming. Yeah, Jesus. The days of like all being in one spot and playing a game are pretty much over.
Nah,
the internet ruined that.
I mean, sometimes, but like sometimes, man, you get a group of people together.
No, I agree, it's fun. And it's just a matter of getting everybody's schedules together. I
just brushed up on them sticks. Shout out to my cousin Jonathan. Mm-hmm. I just brushed up on them sticks on halftime of OSU Michigan, bro, and showed him what that 2K looked like a little bit. And, you know, hey, it's good to be in a room full of people. You know what I mean? Everybody get to see it.
Yeah,
you know, and
that's the worst. Because then you gotta text them later that night and ask if y'all still cool.
Oh man,
yeah, that's the worst.
Oh, listen, what made it work? Like, so I dubbed him. I dubbed him in the first quarter, and I was like, yo, listen. Yikes. I mean, if you want to keep playing, we can, but I mean, you see where this is going, right? So he's just like, yeah, no, it's cool. We shut that on off, and we went back to the game. Listen, and then Michigan took that ass.
Oh, he was a Michigan.
Yeah, he was a Michigan fan. Oh, so he was having a bad day.
Oh, that's a bad day.
When it was all said, he told me, he said, I don't want to watch the game over here anymore. I don't want to watch Michigan Ohio State over here anymore. Bad things happen. I'm tired of y'all.
You were bad luck.
What's up?
Do you feel like you were bad luck?
I think so. Listen, we'll talk about Ohio State, Michigan. I didn't have it on the docket, but we definitely got to talk about that. It might have been a little old, but man, listen, my experience, amazing.
Okay,
amazing.
We'll get into it.
Yeah, what you been playing?
For me, just Destiny.
Yeah, I'll be seeing you hopping on, man. So let's just make it clear. So you've given up on Red Dead at this point.
I've not given up on it. I've been thinking about. I am going to go back on it. I'm in the middle of Act 2 now. But it's just I get on the game and I just start doing other stuff, man. I'm skinning rabbits and all kinds of other things. But the game's not going anywhere. But the thing is, I wanted to get done with the story before I started the online.
It's not gonna happen.
I know it's not.
Yeah, you're better off just getting online. Online is pretty easy and it's completely separate from the real.
Now, I'm hearing about the online though. It's like real grindy.
It is right now. Okay. But that's how GTA 5 started as well.
That's what someone else said. Yeah.
So it's like in the very beginning, all the missions are very low level, and you know, I mean, there's not a lot of money that you can get out there. But you know, hey man, getting your feet wet, getting your level up, so it's still worth it to grind.
Now, are you doing these missions with other people?
Yeah, I mean, most of them that you have to for the main story missions on Red Dead Online. You have to squad up. Same thing with Grand Theft Auto. I mean, you always played in groups. And then past that, you can just free roam in the lobby. So I do a lot of hunting out there and, you know what I'm saying, trying to get my money up that way and doing treasure hunts and all that kind of stuff. And most of that stuff was solo. The one thing I say that's super cool about it, too, is that I've noticed a lot of those lobbies, man, people be cool. Like, you'll just be out there and, you know what I'm saying, be in a city or whatever, be in the streets. Another player will just kind of ride on by you and not, you know, hey man.
So are you talking to these people?
I mean, if they're mic'd up, you can talk to the people in the lobby, but...
Or are you talking?
I'm not talking
I know.
to them.
I was about to say, I know you're not talking to anybody.
Like, why would I talk to people in a free roam lobby? Like, what?
So when you do missions and stuff, does it do like matchmaking?
Yeah.
Okay, that's pretty
matchmaking. Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, it's quickest way, and you can join up. Like, if people are in your same group, you can join up, go to the same lobbies, and make sure that your team stays together, much like Destiny.
Yeah.
But yeah, man.
Really?
Yeah, I'm not talking a free roam lobby. Like, that's a nasty place. I mean, it's 32 people in there doing whatever they want. Like, what are we gonna talk about? It's not like we got anything to do together in this map. We're just out here. Oh, hey, how's your day going? Out of here.
Hey, it's the most popular game out, man. So I think the lobbies are probably full.
Yeah, I mean, listen, it stays popping.
Yeah,
it's fast too. I like that. Yeah, it's been good.
But no, to answer your question, no, I don't foresee myself not ever getting back into it. I'm just not doing it at the pace you were at, man. You beat the game in like a week, Kev.
A little over a week. Okay.
Here's the crazy part about it is you are literally the only person I know that has beat the game.
That finished the whole story. People slacking, but I think a lot of people play games like how you play games. Like you switch. Like you went back to playing Destiny. I see you on there playing Destiny.
Yeah.
I'll be like, this guy here. What's going on here? But I'm saying like most of the people that like are on my game list, every time I would see them, man, before online launch, they were just doing the free roam in the end game. So I know a lot of people that have finished.
Okay. Yeah. Well,
y'all just slacking over there, man.
Hey, you're a unicorn on my friends list. You don't want to do it. All right, man. So the Fallout 76 Fallout.
Yeah, wow.
They're getting a lot of backlash right now.
Listen, I wish that we could pull up the footage. I just want to say that I called this many moons ago.
Yeah, you
this
did.
Game was going to be awful.
You did.
And there was absolutely no reason to buy it. Once I found out it was Fallout Online, I'm like, this can't work. Like, there's no good iteration. Like, there's no way to make Fallout online and good.
Why doesn't it work if the online for Red Dead works? Like, in essence, isn't it the same thing?
The way that they tell the story in Fallout, see, the story in Fallout, your decisions are really kind of the big point of the game.
Okay.
So how you make your decisions, what you decide to do in there, that all matters. Grand Theft Auto, that's going to be true as well. You can play the game how you want, and your decisions will matter how you kind of end the game out. But the story is linear. Like, there are things that have to happen, and that's just what's going to go down. In Fallout, you can just completely skip stuff, and hey, it's perfectly cool. No worries.
So what makes it problematic for it to be online though? Like,
so I'm saying if you make it online, then the story mode goes out the window, which is the complaint that I've been hearing from all the Fallout 76 players is it's like, it's just a big open map with nothing to do. There's no dialogue or whatever, and you don't make any decisions. It all feels pointless.
That's the same thing I read. It was like a lot of people were just complaining like there's nothing to do.
Yeah. And
they were saying like how crazy is it that a Fallout game there's nothing to do, but Destiny has tons of stuff to do.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like in 2018, because it was a flip-flop a year ago when Fallout 4 came out.
Listen, there was just no way that they could make that game good. Like, from the second that they announced it, when they said Fallout 76, I'm like, okay, is this going to be expansion of Fallout 4? Because I could be here for that. Maybe it'd be like a New Vegas kind of spinoff title. I'm down with that.
Yeah.
Once they said it was going to be an online Fallout game, I lost all hope. I'm like, unless it is a co-op game and it is a regular Fallout story that I can just play with, 3 other people. If you're trying to make it an MMO, it's going to fail. Like, because that's not what the fan base wants from Fallout.
It's a Reddit thread about it might be a class action lawsuit.
Like, I think that they should.
Really?
Yeah, like that game looks awful, man.
It does look very bad. Title, yeah, it does look bad.
That $60, that's highway robbery, low key.
Yeah.
I heard that they gave. I heard that they were like giving back maybe like in-game credits.
That's a slap in the face, man.
Yeah, they gave like $5 in-game credits for the game being so awful. But you know what? One thing I will say, I do think that they can save it, with updates. I think that the game will get better with time.
Are people going to be here for it, though? Are they going to stick around? Like,
hey,
I mean,
No Man's Sky is still.
I'm about to say No Man's Sky, but you know what though? No Man's Sky has gotten a good following of people back. They kind of got people back to playing again, but nothing like it was initially.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So, and Sea of Thieves the same way. They got a group of people that are just
really
sticking with it. Yeah, they do, man. It's been a couple, but see, both of those games that we just mentioned had free updates.
Yeah,
and people just came back like, "Oh, it's free. What can I lose?"
Right.
So they come back and play, and they're like, "Oh, this is actually pretty fun." They try to pull their friends in.
Yo, that's big, man. You know what I mean? That's how you got to do it. I think Fallout 76, they will eventually add enough content in there where it's a decent or it's a fun game.
They got to figure something out because, man, people are pissed.
Yeah, listen, that game was going to be awful. I called it. Listen to your boy.
Well, I do, but you know what? The thing is, I thought initially people just weren't going to like it because it wasn't like the traditional Fallouts, but according to this, man, technical difficulties. It looks bad. Yeah. It's like nothing fun about it, and people are really talking about it.
Engine is super old. Yeah, for like that style of games. Like, nah, man, it ain't working.
The finesse, man. Hey. All right, man. So speaking of which, Smash Brothers Ultimate coming this week. You copping, right?
Yes, okay. I'll be here for Super Smash Brothers, man.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
You copping?
I have to. I mean,
really? I never known you as much of a Smash player. I didn't know that.
Well, I never really got. You know, the thing about Smash is I never really understood the game really. Like I got you got to knock people off of the thing. You got to hop back on, but I never got the percentages in the bottom corner. What the hell does that mean? Like how does it be? Like at one point somebody just gets hit real hard, they get flown all the way off.
Right.
Like why is it like that? You know?
So I mean, like that's kind of like the hit counter, and like it's telling you, you know, what chance you have of falling off that cliff. No. So you know what I'm saying? Like you're, hey man, listen. So
there's like all kind of unhidden rules that I don't know. But it's kind of like baseball, man. Like Kirby was too powerful. So
Kirby was cheese, but I always felt like Pikachu was cheese, honestly.
Really?
Yeah, like I used to love playing as Pikachu.
That's what I played with when I played on old.
He had a move where he could like summon lightning from the top of the screen or whatever, and literally you could just split the whole stage in half, and just always make sure that you're below somebody, and you can just call that lightning bolt down. And if they're jumping through the air, if they're directly below you, like if they come to attack you, just fall through the floor, do the lightning summons, and it'll get them every time.
Okay.
A lot of times you're not even fighting that person; they'll be up there battling with somebody else. You just summon the lightning. Hey man, you might get a cheese kill. Works a lot.
I wonder if they're gonna have stuff like that in this one.
I'm sure they will, man.
Yeah,
there'll definitely be exploits. I mean, 72 characters, that's a lot. Even though, I ain't gonna lie, man, I've been seeing some of those previews, and this game got me a little scared. Like I don't actually see what's taking so long when I see the previews and like the gameplay. I don't know what took them so long to release this.
To release it, yeah. I mean, I think at this point, it's kind of like with Disney movies, man. It's like, do they have the creative juices to stop flowing on cats? Because they're doing remakes on everything right now.
Yeah, but we want that. Like, I'm saying, like,
some of it we do.
No, all of it. Like, that Lion King remake, we want that,
I don't want that movie, Kevin. I don't want to be in there shedding tears again from Mufasa getting killed, man.
Did you see that thread? They pointed out that Black Panther and the
Lion King
they
did.
Had the same story arc. I was like, wow.
That's kind of true. Me. I was rolling.
Hey, listen, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. Yeah. You know what I mean?
True.
Like, hey,
true.
Different Pantina, same design. Love it.
But you can't do a live action Lion King. Bro.
I mean, it's not live action. It's just like
updated.
You know what I'm saying? It's just updated the way that it looks, man. This movie's going to be fantastic.
I'm telling you, people going to be in there.
Beyonce going to be Nyla?
Man, I saw the daggone video where they showed the buffalo or whatever they were, the elks or whatever, running through, and I knew what happens after that point. My boy Mufasa takes a dirt nap.
Yeah.
I'm not trying to see that again, Kev.
Yeah.
Just like Toy Story 4.
You know what happens, though, so you be all right. Man, Toy Story 4 is going to be fire.
Bro, I have not got emotionally over Toy Story 3 yet.
I don't know if I've ever seen it. I think I've seen 1 and 2. I don't know if I've seen 3.
You don't like cartoons, Kev.
Yeah, I don't like cartoons, man.
You don't
I don't like cartoons, man. Like,
those Pixar movies are classic. How did you not see those?
I don't have any kids, man. By the time,
those movies ain't for the kids.
Listen, no, I don't. I don't know that I've seen any like kiddie movies. Like I've never seen that Frozen movie or whatever.
What?
And listen, your kids tell me enough about it that like I'm like, all right, cool. I think I get the gist. I know what's going on. I know who these characters are. I've never seen this stuff. I think I saw Finding Nemo. Yeah, I saw Finding Nemo. I was a kid when that came out, though.
Okay, so you didn't want to watch Finding Dory?
No, I never watched Finding Dory. I've never seen The Incredibles. I was in high school by the time Incredibles came out. I didn't watch that.
What?
Yeah, I didn't watch
Incredibles. Was good. Incredibles 2.
I bet it was, man. I never saw it.
Okay, so here's the thing. When you grew up, you just detached all your childhood, like all the stuff that you did as a kid.
No, I still game.
Okay, but I'm saying like the cartoons does. Like you saw Incredibles in high school, or you saw it or whatever. So
no, I never saw Incredibles. I've never seen The Incredibles.
Okay, so why do you want to see Lion King then?
Because I saw Lion King came out when I was a kid, like for real. Like Lion King looks amazing, and like that was like a cultural moment. Like, brother, if they came out, if they rebooted My Brother and Me, I'm watching. That show had one season.
Hold on, I'm calling shenanigans on you because you were the one who got hyped about Toe Jam and Earl.
Yes. Oh, I'm still hyped about that, man. I'm mad they pushed it back.
So how don't you get hyped about a lot of these cartoons that come out?
I don't like cartoons, man. I don't like musicals. I love music, hate musicals.
Yeah, I don't like musicals either.
You know what I mean? Like,
yeah, you know the girls used to dance, and me and musicals don't get along.
Yeah, I hate musicals.
I've sat through so many musical dances, like it's part of me is gone.
Yeah, it's bad. It's a bad deal. But yeah, man, I don't like cartoons. I don't. Yeah, hey, man, don't judge me.
Yeah,
I am who I am.
I have to, man.
I am who I am, man.
It's like you became an adult and just detached all those. Like you got a cutoff point.
Yeah, I did it as a kid. There's one day I was like, I don't like this no more. I'm good on this. Don't turn it on around me.
Yeah, as an adult, we get to watch cartoons 24/7. We were little. It was like
I remember when it was. It was about fourth grade when South Park like first came out and got popping. Mm-hmm. I wasn't allowed to watch it, and like all the kids, even the teachers, would talk about it in school, and I just wasn't allowed to see it.
Oh, so you were
so at that point, I was like, you know what? F cartoons, man. I'm good on all of them. You know what I mean? If I can't watch the top of the line cartoons, then I'm done. I'm good on none of that. And for that reason, I'm good on South Park too.
Good on South Park?
I don't
you
think I've ever
always
watched
said
South
that
Park.
though, bro. You always said you didn't like it. And I thought it was kind of odd. Like, why don't you like South Park?
I never watched it, man. Like, I seen a couple, like, once I got old enough that my parents didn't care no more, and I watched it, even back then when I was kind of snuck and watched it, like, I didn't get it. I was like, this kind of sucks. Just like Beavis and Butthead, man. I always thought Beavis and Butthead was an awful show. Like, man, that used to come on MTV, man. I'd be like, man, I don't get it. I don't get the hype around
Butthead was funny, man.
No, man. Beavis and Butthead was awful, man.
Yeah, it was funny though.
It was nothing funny about it, man.
It was, man.
And then like they would like be watching videos or whatever. Yeah. And it's like I didn't want to hear the music that was playing in the videos, and then
Beavis
they cut
and
back to
was like the first version of Twitch. They were literally like the first.
Sort of, yeah. You're right about that. There was the box for the other side. But nah, man. I wasn't
here for it.
I wasn't digging none of that, man.
Yeah, that's funny.
I hate a lot of people's favorite stuff, man. Like it just is what it is.
Well, see, now we're getting a real story though. So you're already telling me you really wanted to be a fan of South Park. You just weren't allowed to watch it. So.
Well, yeah, but no. Then I think the anticipation built for what it was going to be, and then when I actually saw it, I was like, "This sucks." Yeah, you know, like I had to go out of my way to watch this, and it wasn't even that good.
South Park really got kind of a cult following, and it wasn't that good. The animation, all that was whack. But what got them though too, though,
it was so raunchy. That's what people loved about it.
Well, not even that. The raunchiness, like you said, was a little bit shock value, which people didn't watch it because of that. But also, it was everywhere. Yeah. Like, I mean, N64 game. Yeah, there was a popular N64 South Park game that came out, and
everybody get a game, man. Beavis and Butthead had a game. Their game was fun. Their game on Sega Genesis was.
It pretty much was a ripoff of Toe Jam and Earl.
A little bit, sort of. I can see where you say that. It was more like platformer Spider-Man to me, but it was a dope game. It was a fun game, but yeah, man, I hated all that stuff. But Dario was my jam back in the day.
Dario? Oh, Dario? You like Dario?
I love
Hold on. Okay, now I'm really calling
Dario was my jam.
I'm really calling foul on this. So how did you like you didn't like all those other shows? Was you like the show that came on after them? And matter of fact,
Dario was a very clever.
Didn't Dario have like a cross-platform with Beavis and Butthead at certain times?
I don't think so. Maybe. I don't know.
Okay, I don't know. I could be wrong.
And try to cross promote them, but yeah, like
that's when MTV fell off. They should have still been playing those shows.
Hey man, listen, MTV had a golden age, man. Like it's over now. YouTube killed them. But hey man, it is what it is.
All right, man. So the Switch. Yeah. It is now the best-selling Nintendo console of all time.
Yo, that came to such a surprise to me because there are no games for that Switch, man. I don't understand it. I don't understand how this happened, man.
I mean,
enlighten me.
Bro, I really can't. I don't know. I really can't. Like, seriously. I think they're marketing geniuses. Yeah. They really make you feel like you have to own one.
You know what? That's funny, too, because when I had some guests over, whatever, when they saw it, they were all like, oh, man, you got one? I've been thinking about picking one up, man. Blah, 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 blah. And they asked me, like, so, I mean, like, how is it? Do you like it? I'm like, I like the idea of it, and I like the way that it works, but... Like, do I like it? I don't know. I don't play it. I'm like,
I mean, the thing you have to realize though is like we're big gamers, right? Yeah. So the Switch to me doesn't even feel like a console. Like, it's very rare I even dock mine. I just use it as a handheld.
The dock experience is nice, man.
It is. The dock experience is nice, especially for Mario Party. That's the only time I did dock it, and I kind of got that. But I don't know why people feel so like you have to, because I at one point felt like I had to have one. You did too. You bought one.
I had to see what Zelda was about, and I knew Smash was coming, so I'm like, yo, that's enough of a reason. I figured that the catalog would pick up eventually.
No. And that's the thing. I think, we're at the end of the year, like we said. It's December already. Yeah. And it hasn't been really. Which one?
What?
Which game came out that was big for it?
I'm saying all they got is Smash Brothers coming. What just came out? That Let's Go Pikachu is doing really well. I heard.
Yeah. Okay.
Selling a lot of units, but I don't know, man. Like they're missing a lot of heat and thunder, man. After that Mario game dropped earlier this year or whatever, that Mario Odyssey.
Yeah.
It's been quiet for the Switch, man.
Shoot, I think that was last year.
Was it?
Yeah.
It probably was, man. It's been quiet for the Switch for a long time.
It has been.
Yeah.
It has been. But shoot, everyone feel like they got to have one. But it was a shock to me when I read it. Like, dang, best Nintendo console of all time, because Nintendo's had some classics, man.
Regular Nintendo, Super Nintendo, N64.
Yeah.
Like, wow.
Right. The
Switch,
Wii.
the Wii. Oh man, like
everyone had a Wii. My parents had a Wii.
You know, yeah, I gotta call DuckTales on this now. Like maybe they mean for like the time span or whatever. It's the best selling because that Wii was selling like hotcakes when it came out.
Yeah, the Wii was selling like double the price, man.
Yeah, that Wii was something serious.
Yeah, so yeah, I might be calling shenanigans on this too.
Yeah.
But I'm wrong. I mean, if they say it is, man, then I can say about it, I guess. You know?
I don't get it. Somebody drop a comment, explain to me how this is Zabari.
Right,
Zabari,
yeah,
you love to Switch, man. Come holler at your boy.
Your kids bought the cardboard.
Yeah, and let me know what's going on in this Switch that I'm missing.
I'm still not buying that story.
He sent the photo footage.
He did, right? He did. They could have been. Oh no, I was gonna say they could have been at GameStop, but GameStop wouldn't have been. That's what's up, though.
Yeah.
But I'll tell you another story that shocked me, though. It was crazy when Reddit, though, was the Dreamcast. It is now 20 years old.
Yeah, man. The system I never owned.
You didn't own that one?
No. I played lots of Dreamcast games on my friends' consoles, though, so I'm pretty well versed on what's going on.
Yeah.
Had some great games. Man, Crazy Taxi. Oh, man, that was a great launch game.
The innovation in the Dreamcast was, like, really nice, man. I wish it would have stuck around. Like, the Dreamcast, I don't know, you didn't have a console, but they had a fishing game on there, and you could buy a fishing controller, and it had the reel on it and everything. Yeah. I'm like, that's innovation right there, man, but they never kind of built on it. That was it.
It was a great console, man. Nobody had ever seen anything like it when it first came.
Well, the Dreamcast, if you remember, was on what was it called, the Naomi board, which was the one that was in the arcades.
Yeah.
So on Soul Calibur could be played at home. And what's the game with the zombie game? Not Left 4 Dead. What was it? House of the Dead?
I don't know. Probably.
Okay. The House of the Dead, I think it was. And you could buy the controller that was a gun and shoot it. Like you could play it just like you played at the arcade.
Okay.
So when you bring the arcade experience to the crib, it's kind of what killed the arcades, honestly, because all the Street Fighter games too that we had to play in the arcade was at home because they were built on the same Naomi board. So you bought those home too for the Dreamcast. The Dreamcast is one of my favorite systems, bro. I imported one. I had a Japanese one like a year before it came out in America.
Wow.
So I used to import my games and
Fancy
everything.
Guy.
I just was working.
Big baller shot caller.
I was I was just out here working.
I was a pup, man.
Yeah, you were young, so I had just entered the workforce.
Yeah,
yeah. So
them checks, man.
They were. With them. They were. Shout out to Lucent Technologies, man. Shout out to them. But so the console, though, I fell in love with it. So then when it came out in America, and everyone. You remember the Dreamcast controller had a little VMU, the little screen in there, or whatever.
Yeah,
and
that was dope too. It was like its own little game. Yeah.
In 2K, 2K football, I should say, you could play it and call your plays from that.
I remember that.
You know what I mean? So that was like, damn. I wonder why no one ever did that again.
Never adopted it.
Never adopted that. Like even like I think with technology they should have it to be able to do it now. Be having the screens with the LCD on there, but at this point football is a done thing, so it doesn't really matter.
Yeah.
But yeah, man, Dreamcast being 20 years old, like when it came out in America too, that's when the code got cracked. Da Vinci Code got cracked.
Oh yeah,
and you could copy the games, and that was it.
Listen, man, what was the best Dreamcast game?
I mean, the Street Fighter series was just dope on there, man.
Really?
See, Alpha 2 and 3, and it was some real good games.
What was that? NFL Blitz, man.
NFL Blitz was fun.
Was so
NBA Hang Time.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. Dreamcast has some really fun games.
Crazy Taxi was a launch title, man. That was a great game.
That's the game. That's another good game. 'Cause you could buy the steering wheel. Like Dreamcast had all the peripherals.
Yeah, man. 2K got introduced over there. Yeah, man. Yeah. A lot of good things that happened on the man. See, I got duped, man. I got the Sega Saturn before that. So by the time Dreamcast came, it was like, nah, man.
Yeah.
Y'all done goofed, and I'm not riding this time.
Sega Saturn had some pretty good games too, but it just they gave up on it.
Man, you know what? I should have known back then that I was gonna be a hard guy to convince because like man I was switching sides back then. I started with NES, banged out on them, went to Sega Genesis, stayed down with Sega through Sega Saturn. They effed me over, they messed me over.
Yeah.
So then I jumped ship to PlayStation.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And
well, yeah, that's another thing. The PlayStation 1 came and just dropped a Megaton bomb.
Yeah. Now see, and that was kind of the death of the Dreamcast.
Yeah. Well, I mean,
PlayStation when came out, it was fire.
Yeah, when they pitted them against each other, and then PlayStation was getting all the titles that the Dreamcast had.
It was weird too, because also Dreamcast had came out like a year earlier than PlayStation, so it was like they had the drop on them, everything.
They had the lead start. I mean, it was like the Dreamcast had a really good thing going, but I don't know what exactly was the issue, because then that's when they started selling all the IPs to other companies. I remember it was bad, man.
hey man, they mismanaged the business or whatever. And I thought that the Dreamcast probably sold pretty well, but PlayStation did come out and just blow everything out of the water, man.
Yeah, I think Sega gave up on it kind of, I don't say early, but they gave up on it. They was hemorrhaging money or something, because I remember seeing like Sonic on the GameCube. I was like, oh, this is nasty.
Yeah.
This is really nasty.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I didn't like it.
Sonic hasn't been good since Genesis, though, if we're just keeping it all the way funky.
The Sonic on the first Sonic on the Dreamcast was actually pretty good.
Was it the one that was in 3D? Like it was like kind of open world?
It wasn't open world. It was linear. It was pretty linear, but you had it was like 5 or 6 different characters you could play with. It was actually pretty cool, but like it was a lot of you could tell it was Japanese, like because it was one character. All he did was fish. And all you do is catch fish. Like that was his storyline. But at the end, you got to be Supersonic, and now that's when it started going supernova. When it started, you got to be Supersonic and all that stuff.
Supersonic was fire, but yeah, I'm saying that was still Genesis days.
So it sounds to me like they kind of mirrored the Genesis version onto that first Dreamcast version. You should get it up. It's Sonic Adventure.
Okay,
you should give it a shot, man. It's pretty good.
Okay,
I think they had a remake of it too that came out.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie, I can't play old games.
I know you can't. I'm about to say, yeah,
I can't play. Man, you know how hurt I was when I played Streets of Rage and it wasn't fun. I was like,
I was like that with Final Fantasy VII. Like I had it all in my mind.
It was gonna be fire.
I was like, man, this is gonna be fire. I'm about to play it.
Nah,
man, I got like one chapter in. I said, I can't play this.
You'd be like, I'm good.
This is so pixelated.
I'm good.
I remember I used to think this was fire back in the day. You know?
Yeah,
nah, I can't do it.
Yeah, I tried to play. That first Zelda in the emulator on the Switch. I was like, nah,
that was it.
Yeah, this ain't it. Yeah.
Yeah, man. That's it. Gaming news, man.
Hey, we stretched that out, man.
Stretched it out,
we made
man.
a meal out of nothing there.
It's a bar we tried. It's really much it's good games out here. Just let us know what you guys are playing.
It's quiet.
It is quiet.
I didn't pick nothing up for Black Friday.
Was nothing really worth picking up.
I mean, there's a lot of good deals out there.
You know what? I'm calling a little bit of shenanigans on you too.
Okay.
God of War came. The sale was there. For you never picked that up either.
Red Dead came, man. I didn't expect things to go that way.
So hold on, you're not going to wave the flag for the Sony loyalists and pick up God of War
eventually? Like, listen,
Event Horizon.
Listen, the price can't do nothing but go down from here. You know what I'm saying? So pretty soon, man, like it might end up just game with gold. I'd be like, listen, I tricked the system. I came up.
That's funny. Yeah. That's funny. All right, man. So the Wizards, they're ready to blow everything up.
They are.
I think the Dwight Howard stuff coming out was really what it did.
I intentionally left Dwight Howard off of the manifest.
We're not glossing over that.
Yeah.
Now he's going to be out for a while. His glutes are hurting or something.
Hey, man, that's a serious injury. Serious injury, man. You know what I'm saying?
How did Dwight Howard get caught up like this, bro?
Hey,
how?
Man.
It happens to all of us.
No, it don't happen to all of us.
Well,
man.
when I say, hold on, time out. Pause, David. Pause. Don't edit this out. It happens to a lot of people of getting finessed online. But the thing with him, though, is that he knew who he was talking to. That's what I'm saying. I don't think it was finesse. You're that big of a figure. How do you not know to go through proper measurements? If this is the lifestyle you live, you're going to be looked at differently in the profession that you have.
I don't think so, man. I think it's all good now.
You know what? Now, if he owns it,
if he owns it, it's all good. You do what you want.
If you own it, just it should have been a dead giveaway him wearing the tight jerseys, though, bro. The jerseys was a little too tight.
Hey, listen, man. Dwight, man, listen, live your life, brother. Whatever, man. Life hard enough. I ain't gonna make it more complicated for you. But hey, man,
I don't know.
Tough. You're having a tough week, man. You're having a tough week.
So yeah, they're going to blow it up. John Wall and Bradley Beal. Listen, they cannot get along. For some reason, they just do not know how to get along.
Bad people.
Everyone thought that Gortat was issue. He got traded in the offseason. He's playing for someone else.
Yeah.
So now it's just them there. So they're ready to just blow it all up, man.
Yeah. I mean, they suck. You know what I mean? That's what happens when you're not playing well together. A lot of times people just move on, and that is what the Wizards management has decided to do. Allegedly, because I haven't seen any movement yet. Mm-hmm. If you're going to blow it up, man, make it quick. I ain't got all day. You know what I mean?
Right.
I almost forgot to put that on the docket just because it's like, yo, y'all ain't made a move yet.
They haven't.
It's
all just whispers. Rumors and hearsay now, but
yeah.
NBA teams are starting to figure it out, man. The good teams are starting to figure out how to play well. And then you got, the Wizards who are in the East after LeBron left. They're figuring like, okay, we should be able to have a run or do something in there.
Right.
And they're doing nothing.
Hey, man. Listen. Yeah. Hey, tough world. Everything goes to Golden State.
You can't, man. Speaking of Golden State.
Yeah.
Steph is set to return to the lineup.
Yeah, man. He's making girl shoes.
He is. No, he's making his same shoes. He's just making them in girl sizes.
Hey, listen. Let those ladies have their win, man. He's making girl shoes. Okay? Now, it doesn't matter if they're marked for boys and they're just changing the label. Listen, don't steal their shine.
Hey, man, when I sent you that article, bro, I just said, man, Golden State in 4, man. No one's going to beat Golden State this year.
Nah, man. And we found out that Steph is a real hip-hop historian.
Oh, yeah.
He's listed out Lupe Fiasco as the one true GOAT.
You see the excitement on his face when he pulled out that album? Like, he was excited about that. You know what I mean?
Listen, I was excited. I was
excited?
very excited. Yeah. When I saw that album, I was like, good choice, damn it.
Yeah.
I'm getting me a Curry jersey real soon. Might buy some Under Armour shoes, man.
You would.
You know what I'm saying?
Hey, KD's going dumb right now.
What?
KD's going dumb right now.
Yeah, KD is balling all over, up and down the court, man. He's getting it done. He's dropping damn near 50 every night, the last couple of nights, but it didn't translate into wins all those times.
No, but that don't matter.
Yeah, I mean,
at this point, it don't matter.
You know what? I told you, the rest of that team is just, they're like just not that good. Like
they're not. That is one thing I did notice is that besides the big four and Livingston who comes off the bench, Iguodala, after that, it's
Iggy been kind of shaky, man.
Yeah, but they're going through the motions. I think
cool.
This would be the year to get them if you could get them.
Yeah.
You know, because to me, they're going to have to hit that switch.
Once they get healthy, because I mean, they already showed us. They've only been looking shaky since Steph went down.
Yeah.
But when Steph was out on that floor, it was smooth sailing. They were just having a ball.
I think people forget how good Steph is.
Yeah, or just how intricate to that ball club he is.
He changes the whole dynamic because you can't double anybody. You can't. He has to be accounted for.
Right.
You know, and it's like you can't get a long rebound and kick out to him, and him and Clay are sitting out there, you know, just butt naked hitting threes, man.
Wow.
Just, you know.
Yeah.
When I say butt naked, I mean no one's around them.
Yeah. No Dwight Howard.
No Dwight Howard.
Yeah.
None. All right, man. So our boy, LeBron, friend of the podcast. He's already ignoring Luke Walton's play calling.
Yeah, man. We knew it was soon to come.
Why are you shocked about this?
You know what? I feel like it was after reports came out about LeBron's wishes not being granted in the Kyrie trade that he felt like he needed to take a stand and remind front offices that he is still a GM.
GM.
You know what I'm saying? I mean, he already showed the Cavs what happens when you decide not to listen.
Yeah.
You know, I can be up out of here. It's no problem. And you get to acting wrong, I'm jetting. I'm not going to stay around here. So, you know, I mean, them reports came out. I think it just kind of rubbed the GM the wrong way. He was like, listen, I am the owner. I don't care about Jeannie Buss or Magic Johnson. LeBron is in town.
Are they going to fire Luke Walton?
If he doesn't straighten up and get it together with LeBron, like once he falls in line with LeBron, he agrees to just bow down and be a flunky in the LeBron system. Just sit up here, coach these other guys. Coach these other guys how to play.
The
better
thing that's
for me.
crazy about it is the Lakers are figuring it out. They're actually playing good basketball.
I don't know, man.
I mean, I don't know if it means anything. They're still in the West, and they still got to play Golden State if it comes down to it.
They dropped a bad one to Orlando. I mean, they lost by like 30, man. Like, nah, that ain't.
Ooh, yeah, they did. They did. I forgot about that.
I can't say they're figuring it out.
That's the game I thought Luke was out of there.
Yeah.
I was like, Luke about to get chopped.
Yeah, so
he's out of here.
I think that was just the owner just going out here, man, make sure that they understand what this looks like if he's not 100% focused and clear.
Yeah. I don't know. Lakers. I find myself not seeing them play a lot because they play so late. So I see the highlights the next morning. So I don't know the full game. I don't know how they look. I don't know what's going on. I thought they were going to get Kyle Korver, but he got traded to Utah.
Yeah, he did.
So who knows, man.
Cavs out here winning games, though.
Yeah, they got beat by Boston the other night.
I mean, that's Boston. What do you expect?
Yeah, Kyrie's getting, running in stride now.
Kill Kai's revenge.
Yeah, Kyrie had to sit Gordon Hayward down and let him know, man. Like, listen, you got to come off this bench.
For now, at least. Either that or step it up. You know what I mean? One of the two. You got to pick.
Yes, we'll see. But who's balling? Jimmy Butler. He is balling with the Sixers, hitting game winners.
Yeah.
Sidestep shooters, whatever. I still think that's a travel.
Nah.
That sidestep
thing. 2.5 steps. As long as you stay in there. You get the gather. That's a half step. And then
I'm
two
rolling.
pulls. Yeah.
I'm rolling. He's winning. He's hitting game winners, man. Jimmy Butler, he might be a weird guy. He can play basketball. He can play basketball. Come on, man.
We'll see for how long, man. That's I'm not gonna get too hype on the Jimmy Butler train because I want to know how long. I mean, Markelle Fultz, he's completely broken at this point.
They got to trade him.
But I'm saying Jimmy Buckets just came in and immediately just broke his spirit. Like he just blood sacrificed the boy. You know what I'm saying? Just came in there, just completely broke his spirit. He's already wanting to trade. He was playing 7 minutes a night.
The Sixers just have to come to a moment and just accept the fact that Markelle Fultz is not going to be who he was.
Yeah.
They don't know, like you talked about in the podcast before, he might have gotten hurt before the season even started. Regardless of whatever is going on, he's just not the player they drafted.
Right.
You know, so they just got to, first of all, just own that. If they cut him, get rid of him, I'm sure somebody will pick him up, just see maybe they can fix him or something.
Right.
But Markelle Fultz is a done thing. But as far as Jimmy Butler, man, he's a good fit for the team. But I want to see when they hit some adversity what's going to happen. Like when they're in the playoffs and they're down 2-1 or something, or Ben Simmons hasn't hit a 3 all season. Like it's gonna
he hasn't even attempted a 3 all season.
He won't.
Hey man, smart.
Yeah, he
play
won't.
to your strengths, man.
You miss 100% of the shots that you don't take.
Yeah.
I don't know what that has to mean, but it felt right.
Hey, I feel you, man. Gotta go for it sometimes.
Yeah. So I don't know. I'm interested to see what Jimmy Butler does, because this is what he did in Minnesota. Minnesota's actually playing well now too.
Yeah, listen, man. He might be the new team obliterator.
Yeah,
that's all I'm gonna say.
Maybe. Yeah. All right, man. So Kawhi, he is balling out here.
Yeah,
all right, he is balling. He is still wearing Jordans right now, but he will not be wearing Jordans in the future because he signed with New Balance. I didn't even know New Balance made basketball shoes.
I saw actually they used to make basketball shoes back in the 80s.
I remember that.
I don't remember any of that. I don't remember anything about the 80s.
I do.
They had was it Bernard King or I forget. I think it was the dude. Maybe it was Worthy.
I remember like
James Worthy.
Yeah, I remember a super high top.
Trash, man. Don't do it. Kawhi. First of all, who wants to sign Kawhi? They did. Really?
They didn't pay him a lot. I don't think it was a lot at all. Like I remember seeing the number like
Adidas had to be coming with something. At least.
Puma.
Yes, Puma. That would have been a great pickup for you guys.
Yeah, Puma's been snatching everybody up.
Yeah, because listen, I don't know, man. Somebody made a valid point when Kyrie crossed over DeAndre Ayton. And Puma basketball might have died with that ball.
Kyrie had to do him like
bro,
that.
I'm saying, but when he fell,
Kyrie,
I believe it was Kyrie that put that on him. Listen, like the little swoop thing that they got on the Pumas or whatever, like it completely just collapsed and folded over on itself.
Like a sandwich.
That felt like the end of the brand. It was like the shoe died and killed the brand. You know what I'm saying?
You know what it was? Because Ayton was so tall, he fell so slow.
But the shoe folded up, like the sole came
out. It just gave out.
It had to blow out on the court.
It gave out, man. It's like a sniper was in the building. It took him out, man.
He had a blowout on the court.
He did, man. He fell so slow too. Like, man, pick a rolls.
It was bad. Like, yeah, his feet were completely just tied up, man.
Yeah.
Nasty.
It was nasty. Very nasty. But yeah, Kawhi signs with New Balance, man. I wonder if this shoe is going to be like
nasty.
It's going to be a nasty shoe.
My thing is like, how you get Kawhi to market these shoes? First,
you don't. This is Uncle Dennis, man.
Like
all Uncle Dennis, man.
The thing is, that's exactly it, man. They made Uncle Dennis the VP of the company. They handed him the keys. But the worst thing about this is it's like, y'all pick Kawhi Leonard, a guy how's he even going to promote this product?
He never promoted Jordans.
I mean, he never really got a signature shoe. He got like some remix Jordan 1s or whatever. Like they did a little bit for him.
Yeah, suppose he had a logo. It was a big
it was a claw that had KL or whatever.
We never seen a shoe with it on it though.
I mean, like except for his player exclusives, his PEs had his logo.
Right, he did. I saw that.
But he never got a true model. But he went to New Balance. Like, I don't know, man. I almost would prefer he went to Lin Ning or something.
Yeah, right. Because Lin Ning at least has been around for a while.
Yeah, I mean the way away just had a lot of drip.
Yeah. I haven't seen. You ever seen Mike with a pair though?
Yes.
You have?
Yeah.
Here?
Yeah.
The United States?
Yeah, the United States.
I've never seen a pair of Wade's out there in the wild.
I got a relative that played ball overseas. He had some. So.
Well, that makes sense. He probably bought them overseas.
Yeah, I think they gave them to him. And,
because over there they have Wade stores and everything.
Yeah, it's big, man. I mean, hey, they look good, man. They had some swagged out shoes.
Yeah. No, he did. I mean, it seemed like it was pretty well. But one thing I will say about before we get off of Kawhi, though, he's been balling.
Yeah.
And we need to throw out the myth of him being myth. People used to say, "Oh, he's a system player. He's not gonna be good." Nah.
He's got all the tools.
He's got all the tools, man. That dude is balling. Him and KD had an epic battle the other night.
They did
when they played. KD played his face off too. But it makes me wonder though about Popovich and now that he doesn't have his players that are there, he's really seemed like kind of mediocre now as a coach.
No, I wouldn't dare say that. I mean, the Spurs,
he's got a pretty decent team.
I mean, yeah, but I mean, any team that's got, a lot of first year players that like it's the first time this group is playing together, they always start off a little slow. I mean, Lakers started off slow. And the talent that's down in San Antonio, they got talented players, but I don't know that team is great. DeJounte Murray getting hurt for the season.
Yeah, I forgot about that.
Big blow. The other guard getting hurt for the season. Big blow early in the season.
The Murray,
all your vets are gone. Like, you're really trying to teach the system to a bunch of new guys. And you don't have that leadership on the team because I don't know that LaMarcus Aldridge really knows how to command.
Nah, LaMarcus Aldridge is out there just to get buckets.
Right, man. Kawhi's gone, Manu retired, Tony's gone, Timmy's gone. Like it's completely different vibe. I'm glad you brought that up too because I kind of feel like why is Pop still coaching? Like,
right, I thought he'd be done this offseason. Remember, his wife passed away suddenly.
I mean, maybe that's why he's coaching. You know what I mean? Probably maybe just better to be away, but. Like,
I mean, he has nothing to prove.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. And I mean, like, all of his guys are gone. Like, you really want to start from the bottom, man?
Yeah,
like, you really want to rebuild and all that?
Well, not that you say that, though. It kind of just, to me, it points that he really does love coaching.
Yeah.
I mean, or at least proving people wrong. I do say Pop does use his platform to, like, talk about a lot of social issues and stuff like that. So, maybe that's the case, man. I'm a Pop fan. I just wonder, with all, like you said, with all his players being gone, what is he doing it for?
I mean, only thing I can say is because he's great. You know what I'm saying? When you're good at something, man, you don't walk away while your hand's hot. So I don't blame. And the Spurs, in my opinion, are overachieving for the group that they have. I mean, DeMar, they don't really know his play style yet. First year player, he's been balling for him. He's looked great. Rudy Gay, always been kind of a pet project in the NBA since he just stayed injured, but he's been playing really good.
Yeah,
LA. LaMarcus Aldridge able to show that he was able to stand on his own. Like, he found his way in San Antonio. And then, you just get a bunch of, I don't think Patty Mills is that good somewhere else. You know what I mean?
No. He's like Draymond Green on Golden State or, in this case, Patty Mills on San Antonio. They're good. But if they play anywhere else, I wonder if they'd even be in the leagues.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? It's like, hey, I don't know that, you know what I'm saying, you're that guy outside of here.
Yeah. All right. So we'll see what happens, man. NBA's off to a good start, though.
It is.
Storylines are good. All right, man. It's your boy, Jordan Lucas versus Tony Lanes.
Tory Lanez? He called Tony Lanes.
Jesus Christmas. Tory Lanes. Yeah. I got to be honest with you. It surprised me that Tory Lanez was actually able to rap.
Yeah.
Very well. Because they had the thing that came out, the Funk Flex freestyle that came on. He did pretty decent, but come to find out it was written by somebody else. So I never really looked at him as being a spitter. Yeah. But I like people's confidence. I think this is what the game needs, man. More of this,
bro. That's, you know what? I didn't really listen to the songs, or whatever. Like, I heard little snippets or whatever. I wasn't super interested in what was going on there. But when I saw kind of the back and forth and the banter, all I could think is like, yo, this is hip hop.
Oh,
like,
absolutely.
This is the hip hop I remember.
Absolutely.
And I love that they put it out there. Like, listen, I actually respect him very much as an artist.
That's dope.
We don't have any problems with one another.
Yeah.
I just think I'm the best rapper, and I respect him enough that I would challenge him. Right. You know what I'm saying? Where we could show our chops.
Yeah, that was dope.
That was dope. Like, they took it to the battle, and that was it.
Yeah,
you know
that was it. But I needed Tory Lanez to chill out a little bit because he's trying to call out Push.
Push.
Yeah.
Push. There's no incentive.
Hey, he's not going to respond.
Yeah, I'm saying there's no incentive there for Push. And hey man, listen. You gotta do what you gotta do sometimes, man. Keep the story going.
I like the confidence in the kid, man. I do.
Yeah.
Because for the longest, I just thought he was just the guy who remaked all the '90s music that I love. So so to say that he can rap, and he surprised me that he rapped. It was actually pretty good.
Yeah, he did his thing.
So yeah, I'm here for it. That is hip hop, though.
That's hip hop.
All right, man. So rumors are circling that Lil Wayne and Drake got a joint album in the works.
Yeah, man.
Are we here for it?
I go to the tour. Yeah.
Wayne needs this.
Man, I can't say that no more after Carter 5 came out and did what it did. Like,
it did well. It did well. But Wayne needs this.
Why?
Because Wayne needs something. You seen Wayne lately?
Yeah, I seen Wayne, man.
Yeah, he just doesn't.
He look old, man. That's it.
Yeah,
he look old, man. He probably need to. It might be time to call it a day on them dreads. Like,
yeah. Oh, that's a fact.
Yop them off and try something different. Hey, listen, man. Yop them off and do the tiger, man. Get the gaps.
Get the hairline.
Yeah, get the gaps filled in. You know what I mean? And start over, man. You be good. You be good.
I think it'd be good for hip hop that they would, just something to rejuvenate.
Wayne.
Not rejuvenate Wayne, but just to keep him going.
I was saying, man, you're disrespecting the Carter 5.
Well, because here's the thing: the Carter 5 was
went
good.
Off.
It was highly anticipated. It was a good album. Don't get me wrong. But now what?
I'm saying the fans was loving it. Like, Wayne is back in a good place, man. The people are loving what he's doing. Carter 5 was successful. Like, he's back to being a superstar.
You wouldn't be nervous about a Carter 6 coming out and being like not getting the hype?
You know what? I think Carter 6 has a lot of potential to be better than Carter 5 because he didn't have to sit on the material for
anything that's coming out of Carter 6 is going to be what he really is now today. Like, Carter 5 was probably 2-3 years ago.
And I like those D6 Reloaded 10 mixtapes. So, yeah, I like it.
All right. Shoot. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe Drake needs it.
No. I think it's just best of both worlds.
You think so?
Best of both worlds. Yeah. I mean, I go see the tour again. Drake's a great performer. I've never seen. Have I seen Wayne? I think maybe I did see Wayne live. I think Cash Money Rough Riders tour. But yo, I love to see both of those guys on tour, man. I think the album would be fire. Let's go.
If Wayne can sustain it, man, you gotta think that's a lot of touring.
Wayne be fine, man. Wayne been touring crazy since he's like 15. He be fine.
He ain't the young Wayne no more, man.
He ain't that old.
I'm not saying he's old. I'm just saying that first, I'm not saying his age is the problem. It's the fact that Wayne does a lot of recreational things. Remember at one point he's having seizures and all that stuff?
Be all right, man.
Okay.
He'd be all right.
You just, okay.
I mean, he's been fine lately. He'd be all right.
All right. So, So Hov says him and Kanye are good. Kanye, because it was about the line on the Meek album, everybody thought he was talking about him on there. So then Kanye reads it and then retweets it and says, "What about Watch the Throne 2?
On the way. That's all I could read from that, man. I'm excited. I hope that they do Otis remix. You know what I'm saying? People in Paris.
Kev, you're wishful thinking. You already know that album is never going to happen. Kanye's in a different space.
I feel like that. Listen, Kanye had already been hinting at Watch the Throne 2, and then now Jay publicly showing Kanye love. He's letting me know that, hey man, listen, we moving towards reconciliation, and listen, ain't no get back like the comeback, bruh.
Man, I'd say that until I start seeing Kanye on 6ix9ine's album talking about gibberish. Kanye's in a different space right now, man. I don't know what space he's in. I really don't. One minute I'm seeing he wants to. One minute I'm seeing a dope story from him. He's donating $150,000 to I forget who it was, but it was somebody that something bad happened to them. And then the next moment he's on he chartered a Boeing plane. They're doing lunges in there. Like something's like that Kardashian is on him, dog.
I'm never gonna hate on his level of stunting. You know what I'm saying? So the 747 private or whatever. Hey, listen, that's just a different level of stunting.
Oh my gosh.
I mean, maybe I can make an argument that it was a little. Never mind. But you know what I'm saying? I'm not hating on the man spending some money. Whatever. That's on him to do.
Well, it's not the money. It's just the
positive antics. Vibes, man. Like, I mean, yeah, like let's go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's got to snuff Drake, get his moxie back, man.
No, man. Him and Drake, that's already over and dead.
Okay.
Yeah. Drake's gonna apologize very soon. They'll be on a track together too.
Yeah.
Yeah. They'll probably be on a track together and Watch the Throne too. Okay. Yeah.
Okay.
Major.
We'll see. I mean,
I'm saying Hov is gonna politic that and bring peace.
But who's say Hov and Drake are cool?
Hov and Drake are good. Like Hov was just at the Scorpion tour.
He was.
Yeah, they're all good. And Drake came to watch the Carter's tour.
My only hope is if that does happen, that Hov gets a proper Caesar, man. Because the roster look it's gone too far.
Hey, listen, man. The roster look has been delivering nothing but hits. So you keep going, man. Everything is love. 444.
Yeah.
And that the new wave. We ain't gonna talk about it yet.
Yeah. All right. So let's talk about these scams that's going on right now, man. We didn't have it on the docket, but I know what's my boy's name? Khaled. He just had to pay $150,000 for some cryptocurrency stuff.
Cryptocurrency scheming.
Yeah. Hey, so man. Praz, former member of the Fugees, the third one, a guy that no one really knew because it was always Lauryn Hill and Wyclef and the other dude.
Amazing watch collection as well. On Young Proswell.
Yes.
Yeah.
So he got caught up in a Malaysian money laundering scam.
Hey,
this, I saw it on CNN.
Swag.
This dude says swag.
I wish I could get caught up in a Malaysian
money laundering
scam.
You'll be gone.
Listen, that means you make some big money.
You did, but you're also going to wait for big time too.
Nah.
Yeah.
He paid a little fine. He'd be all right.
You think they gonna allow him to pay a fine with the money he stole?
I mean, the money was in Malaysia, man. That's their problem, man.
That's their problem.
Hey,
this is Kev Logic, people. All right, that's what y'all to know. This is the type of conversations we have off camera all the time. Yeah. And he'll say, "I ain't nothing. He'll be all right."
Yeah, he'll be
fine.
All right, man. Watch how it turn out. Watch how it turn out, man. He be all
Yeah,
right.
we might have put something on that, man. Because
Wesley Snipes still out here chilling.
they trying to
He
put him
still
back
got
in-
some more tax evasion.
They trying to put him back
Matter of
in
fact, I no, he don't. He ain't got nothing going on, man. All his taxes paid up. I ain't got nothing to do with none of that. You know what I'm saying? He good.
Yeah, they threw Blade in jail, bro.
He only did a little bit of time, man. He went to Africa for, like, matter of fact, he turned himself in, man. He's good.
Yeah.
Prob's be fine. Prob's gonna be.
We'll see.
Listen, you know he was making some big money. He was out there. He was out there scamming in Malaysia, man. You ain't never heard of that.
Nah.
Listen, you know what? I ain't telling.
Yeah, don't get
telling too much.
Yeah, stop it. All right, man. Dreamville Records is slated for the next big run. What do you think?
Dreamville. I saw somebody pose that question, and you know, I think looking at their lineup, I can see where you would say that. I mean, you got Cole, you got Boss, you got Jid. Who else is on Dreamville?
I was about to say, I'm waiting for you to say who's on there because that's the only four I know.
I mean,
three.
those are good. That's a good 3 little man lineup. But
they've already given their offerings though.
I mean,
they have. Boss put his album out. It was decent, you know.
But
Cole.
they're saying that they're coming strong for next year, and I mean, they do have. I feel like they got the talent, but I don't know if those rappers really make hits enough for you to be like going on. Because if we talk about hip hop labels that are on a run right now, QC is the only label that's on a run. You know what I'm saying? Cash Money, Cole, all the legacy labels are over with.
The main one I would say is
and maybe
Top Dog.
Yeah, TDE is on a great run.
Yeah.
But I'm saying, like, everything QC touches right now is just on fire. Like, I mean, Migos, big act. Cardi B, even though she's in there playing over there, big act. Yachty, those City Girls, big act. Lil Baby, Gunna, all them guys. Everything coming out of QC is catching on fire.
They're the popular, label right now because everything they do is kind of like a Master P's run. We bought all those albums because of the album art. Yeah. And now, you know what I'm saying? And now the QC is like, oh, they're under QC, I'm buying it, or I'm going to support them. Yeah. So everybody, likes that run right now. So I'm with you on that, man. I just don't know how long it's sustainable, though. Because eventually
it never works. It doesn't work forever. Okay. But that's what I'm saying. So is Dreamville kind of next in line to be the guys?
I don't see how Dreamville would be the next. Like, how would you?
They got a lot of talent.
They do, but I mean, we have gotten offerings from all of them to really see it. So it's not like we don't know. Like, the what not knowing factor is what I think. Like, ultimately, if they make good music, you're absolutely right. They could be. But I don't see, like, TDE has a hell of a lineup, man.
TDE does have a great lineup.
Yeah,
tough.
They put out some really good work. I mean, J-Rock's album was amazing.
Yeah, it kind of got overlooked.
Kind of caught us off guard. That was so good. You know what I mean? So it's like, I can't really say I'm going to give the baton to Dreamville right now. I mean, only thing because Cole is rapping his face off. Like, he's just really, everything he's getting on his body. And, but we'll get into Jid. We have his review coming out too. But, we'll see, man. I don't know if I'm really willing to say that they're going to be the next ones. I mean, for them to be the next ones, that means someone had to take a step back.
I mean, Cole is saying that he's going off next year. Because
I believe
he was supposed to drop a mixtape, then that just never really happened or whatever. Yeah. But now the rumor is he's supposed to be going off next year. So I guess we'll see.
We'll see. We'll see. I mean, I'm holding to it. He can do it. I'll roll with it. All right, man. So 6ix9ine, man. He's still locked up. Yeah. Academics is being accused of snitching. We had a very spirited conversation about this earlier, and you don't believe that anything's going to happen to Academics. And I think that we kind of agree now. It's not that I think anything's going to happen to him. I do think someone's going to read some of these false stories and get their own assumptions. Because the narrative in the streets is going to be whatever the streets agrees upon is it. If one person says, okay, well, he's snitching, then, Academics is the snitch.
But the thing is, like, anybody, like I think you're looking at it from, like, a Drake and Pusha T kind of lens, where it's like, yo, somebody who's just completely not involved in any of this is going to kind of throw their ring or their name into the ring. And I don't see Academics like being that big or like anybody really caring enough to really want to lay hands on them. And the people who may be involved with the other guys, the guys who they would be snitching on, they would really know the truth on whether or not he snitched or not. Yeah. So it's like if he did snitch, hey, I guess all cards on the table. But if he didn't snitch, they would know that, and at that point, there's no points. Yeah, and that's a public figure too. So it's like
it is.
If you really go all the way out there, like it's not like nothing's gonna happen.
People be getting so tight about dude, man.
About academics, who though? I haven't seen anybody really getting mad.
Well, it's
about
been a lot of like, okay, well, my
son
son went at him pretty hard, and then there was other people that went at him like just talking about how he shouldn't report on the story. Yeah. That's the thing about it. Be crazy to me is that all academics comes in and talks about all the things that maybe TMZ might have said, or he gets his own information. I'm not saying he's copying, right, but he's really just reporting exactly what he heard or what he's seen that other publications are saying, breaking it down for his audience or whatever. And people get tight about it, man.
They do.
Like, he's snitching, academics is this and that. All I'm saying is they've already have a narrative formed in their mind that he is a snitch. Like I said, one of the articles I read said that he was the actual mole in their organization.
Yeah, I heard that, and it was supposed to be Shotty's lawyer says the academics is the snitch or whatever.
Yeah.
I don't know. Like, that whole thing just seems a little goofy to me. Like,
everything about this, man. Everything about this whole case seems like a movie. I do think that 6ix9ine is going to get off. I do think he's going to do something.
He got a flimsy case.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah. When you read it, it's like it makes no sense.
Yeah, like he wasn't. And I mean, I get it. It's a RICO charge. Like they're trying to get everybody, but
and they got on recording of the same guy saying that he wasn't a part of their crew.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
I mean, he wasn't. Like,
no,
I mean, come on.
Yeah, we all knew that.
We all knew that. Like,
yeah, I don't know who they were fooling. We all knew that.
Right. I mean, the kid was a cash cow. Like,
absolutely.
Why wouldn't you want to hang around him?
Absolutely.
No different than the people hanging around Bieber at that time.
Right.
Like, why not?
Right. Ooh, I forgot about that time for Bieber. That was a nasty time for him.
It was, man. Listen,
he separated himself so quick.
When he got him a double dose,
we ain't seen
car broke down in the hood.
We ain't seen Lil Twist since.
Man, yeah. Oh, man. Poor Lil Twist.
We ain't seen him since.
Man. I hope you're doing all right, bro.
No, he's somewhere in North Hollywood turning tricks.
Wow.
Yeah, that's what he's doing.
You got anything else? Yeah.
That's the darkest time, Kev.
Hey.
I don't have anything else, man. What you got? Anything
else? Go Bucks, Jonathan. I'm sorry to take that L. I think it's only 21-24. I think it's getting kind of close out there.
Okay.
Northwestern is, I don't know.
I don't know if there's any good at all. All right. Well, I'm sure the Buckeyes will pull it out.
Yeah, man. Listen, Ohio State, Michigan, fantastic. Harbaugh's never going to win.
So hold on. So we talked about this though. So your Michigan fans that you're friends with, they just fell off face earth. They didn't want to talk anymore.
Or
they shifted all their focus to now rooting for Alabama to beat y'all.
Oh, you know that's always that's the immediate response is, well, y'all ain't gonna beat Bama. Okay, well, we beat y'all.
Yeah.
And then, but no, I've been watching a couple videos on the YouTubes from like Michigan fans or whatever, and they are just so defeated. Yeah. Because listen, by all accounts, Michigan was supposed to win. They were the better team this year. Mm-hmm. This was their year. It was the revenge tour.
Yeah. You said it yourself though. You were like, I don't know if we can pull it out. Like, you were nervous.
Ohio State has not been playing well all year, man.
They beat them bad, man.
And I mean, they came out there and just wrecked them.
Yeah, they beat them bad.
Yeah.
I wasn't expecting that at all.
That was glorious. That was glorious.
That was your Christmas?
Yeah, listen, John, man, that's all the tears, man. It's all good, man.
Really?
It's good, man. We still love you. It's never too late to become a Buckeye fan, man. Stop rooting for those losing Michigan Wolverines.
Yeah.
And, man, glorious week. I'm feeling real good.
That's funny. Well, I don't have nothing, man.
Yeah.
All right, man. Let's get out of here. So this is the GamesMusicLyfe podcast, episode 143. I am Nadir.
This Kev.
And drink more water, people.
Peace.